say, there's a group that was going to have a convention in Ghana, and Kufuor cancelled the other day, and people were angry. You deserve to be angry. But the issue here is, when Nana Dankwa Kufuor came to power from 2016 to 2020, from 2017 to 2020, we were on TV every day. And we were telling young Ghanaians and Ghanaians, say, if we give this guy an opportunity, he will destroy us. We were telling young Ghanaians, because the issue is, if we had all come out to add our voice from 2017 to 2020, Nana Dankwa Kufuor and the MP would have never gotten a second chance. So when I see young men in Ghana today saying they are leading a force, you can never lead a force when you are being led by a tyrant. Never. Let me state this again. A third force can never succeed in Ghana when you have a tyrant as a leader. So, when I was listening to some of you with the pain in your heart, we have created this because we had the opportunity to allow people who understand and believe in democracy to lead us, to give us the opportunity to tell the world that we young people can also lead after them. But because of our selfish interest thinking, NPP and NDC are the same, no? We sat back, fueled Nana Dankwa Kufuor, made him more dangerous, weaponized him through giving him support and making him think, say, he's powerful. Because when we get the opportunity to speak against the sitting president and the government, we say that NDC, MPP are the same. There's no way on earth John Dramani Mahama will do this. If we had all come together to push these killers out of power, we would have gotten a president in John Dramani Mahama who believes in democracy and would have allowed we, the young people in Ghana, to decide what we want to do if we want the third force to come in. But this is the problem here. The person who is leading the democracy today, you see or think is democracy, does not believe in the democracy. Until you get an environment that is conducive enough, an environment that believes in democracy enough, you cannot bring out a new generation to lead. So our mistake was sitting back and making it look like we are fine. Let the foolish ones do politics. And another Dankwa Kufuor penetrated and entered the cracks. And now, until the Kufuor is out of the picture, until the NPP is out of the picture, nobody can call himself, me, I'm a young man, I want to lead. You are lying, you're a joker. When was the last time you saw a young man or any group of people succeed in a hostile environment? You can't. You cannot build a democratic group inside a hostile environment. You can't do it. All the young Democrats, all the young people who have succeeded in becoming democratic figures or groups, they all thrived in an environment where people who were leading them believed in democracy. So the noise you people are making, I respect it. It hurts. But we have caused it. Because if you don't get rid of the problem, you cannot solve a new problem. You cannot create opportunities. What Nana Dankwa Kufuor is doing today and the MPP are doing, we gave them the power. I sat on TV, on radio, on Loud Silence TV from 2017, questioning Ghanaians, the young people, instead of you people to understand that if you have a tyrant, you can't do anything. That is why a simple convention couldn't happen. Do you think, as bad as John Dramani Mahama is, he would have listened to this? He would have allowed you to be yourself in Ghana? NPP, NDC are never the same. So you people screaming and making noise instead, Gen group, go and vote against this to open the gap. And John Dramani Mahama, when he was president, proved that he believes in Kebi Mamin Kebi. He had the tendencies. He showed that no matter the criticism and how independent you want to be, you are a Ghanaian and you have the right to exercise that. But under these people, so if you sit there and say, Nana Kufuor ba MPP, you are not ready. You can only thrive. You can only thrive as young men who want to make a difference in an environment that respects your rights. If you're being led by a leader who does not respect your rights, there's nothing you can do. You can go bring all the serious talkers in the world. The party that is leading the country, the leadership, don't believe in democracy. It is up to you. You and I, it's our responsibility to speak against the government for this government to be voted out. Because the NDC, we know, will never do this. John Dramani Mahama understands and respects what? Democracy. So our biggest problem is us. Our biggest problem is stopping the problem. And the problem is NPP Ekufuado. You, these young men who are pissed off, angered, saying things. If the president believed in democracy, this wouldn't have happened. So if the party in power believed in democracy, this wouldn't have happened. You can become powerful and you can make a difference only in an environment that is conducive and respects democracy and your rights. When you have a government that does not respect that, you can't be what you want to be. So it's about time you people stop talking about NDC and PP are the same. It's about time you people pointing to Ghanaians that this particular party, this NPP should go.